Welcome to Tech in a Sec. Today's episode is one that you guys have requested time and time again. We're putting the top of the line Samsung home theater kit versus the top of the line Bose home theater kit. Now the Bose, of course, you've got the surrounds and the bass module. This is the Sound Touch 300. It is exactly the same as the brand new Soundbar 700. The only difference is the Soundbar 700 has built-in voice commands. Now that means they have the same drivers, same physical shape, same size of drivers, same amount of drivers, and same sound. The Samsung over here, we have the Samsung N950. I know there's a new model which is the Q90R. Same thing with the Bose, they both are exactly the same. Same size, same physical shape, same amount of drivers, same quality of sound. I'm happy to discuss this and read your comments below if you think otherwise, but you are wrong. I've talked to Samsung, they told me both models are the same, and I've talked to Bose and they told me both models are the same. Now, let's get to the comparison part. The heart of the system, the soundbar itself. On the top we have the Bose, on the bottom we have Samsung. As you could already see, the Bose is shorter, slimmer, skinnier, everything. So if size is an issue, Bose is the no-brainer. But if size is no issue, then the Samsung is a contender. Next, I have to say that Samsung, they both are wall mountable. Samsung has that wall mount in the box, which is a thumbs up. Bose, you have to buy it separately, which is appalling if you ask me. But it makes up for something. Samsung has no room correction or no microphone, whatever it may be. My cat is opening the door. Bose has this headset that you wear and you plug it in and it will collaborate. It will fix the sound from your within regardless of your room, which is a good touch. The Bose on top has the speakers lined up on the front and two lovely ports on the back. Samsung, however, is another story. Samsung has speakers on the front, speakers on the sides, speakers on the top. So speaker size and amount of drivers, the Samsung outpunches the Bose by a lot. But would that make it for a better sounding experience? Let's find out. As you probably could tell, Bose has better detail, without a doubt. Better soundstage, better separation, left, center, and right. But once we have an Atmos soundtrack, Samsung, without a doubt, destroys the Bose. Now, the sound is not as crisp or as detailed, but it's wider, more filler, and you could see things, you could hear things all around you, which is a good positive plus from Samsung. For the premium feel, again, Bose takes it out without a doubt. Considering this comes in white and black, the nice glass finish is more desirable than the Samsung's this. Next up though is something I dislike. The Bose has no LED panels or anything like that. There's just an LED indicator here to tell you what input or whatever it may be. Samsung has a small LED indicator here. This actually tells you numbers and everything, so this is a little bit more better than the Bose. Yes, there is a significant difference in the size, as you could see. The Samsung one right here is, well, I would say 5 times, if not more, bigger than the Bose one. give, I mean, like, yeah, how about that for the design? Not to forget that this one is, I believe, a 1.5-inch driver. The Samsung one has two drivers, the front facing and the Atmos up-firing facing. So it will be real great to see them compete with each other on the sound field. But before we go there, as you know, these both are wireless speakers. With the Samsung, just plug in a Power 8 cable over here, just normal, plug it in, and that's it. But with the Bose, it's not that simple. You have to use a transformer that is somewhat the same size, if not bigger, than the surround speaker, which is crazy to me. So please be mindful of that. But without further ado, let's see how they both sound. I'm a little bit confused here. The Bose gave me a better detailed surround effect. I could hear more stuff going on, and the details were great. Things like, for example, in that Tangled clip, I could hear the guy calling out her name when I was listening to the Bose, but with the Samsung, I could not hear that. But when on the Samsung and when I was watching Atmos content, which of course the Bose doesn't, it just gave me a wall of sound. It was brilliant. Now, as I repeat, the details wasn't there, but regardless, I wasn't missing that because I never knew it was there to begin with. So that's a toss-up. I don't know which one to go with. If budget is no issue and you're cautious about space, then the Bose is the best way to go. Keep in mind that you do have a transformer which is the same size. But if space is no issue and you love Atmos, no brainer, go with the Samsung. Especially after they fixed the firmware issue, the surround back speakers had just come alive. Thank God for that. When you're watching a movie, what shakes the couch, what rattles the curtains, the windows, that feeling in your heart that something is pounding on it, it happens from these guys. These are the base units. First of all, let's discuss the Bose one. Retailing in at $700 US, it weighs in at a hefty around 4 kgs. It connects to the soundbar wirelessly. All you need to do is plug in the power. It has a ported from the back, and it has a 10-inch driver, I believe, and it fires upwards. The design is beautiful. Bass is not directional, so you could place these two basically anywhere. This has a more premium feel to it, thanks to the glass top, and of course the sturdy build. It comes in black and white. This one here is the Samsung's one. It is a little bit lighter, on the lighter side, also a little bit on the cheap side compared to the Bose, but nevertheless it packs a punch. Unlike the Bose though, this is a side-firing one, which is right here. It has a side-firing one. It's a smaller driver as well. I believe it's a 6.5, if I'm not mistaken. And it is ported from the back right here. So, let's take a look at these two and see how they compare. Well, I give that round Basically both of them work great. But if you have a big living room and for example you wanted to add two subwoofers, you could do that with the Bose. I don't think you could do that with the Samsung because this only connects wirelessly, while the Bose you could connect it either wired or wirelessly. And when you connect it to wired, you could split the signal into two, which is what we did in our previous videos. And if you guys want to have a look at that, please feel free to do so. So if you have a big room and you like that thumping, hard sound of the bass, go with the Bose. It is amazing. It is incredible. Nevertheless, the Samsung also has an amazing low end, as you guys have heard already. Here we have the Samsung remote. Here we have the Bose remote. The Samsung is very nice, very minimalistic, great design, has the buttons that you need, a dedicated volume button and a woofer button, and the sound modes on and off. That's it. Uses your standard AA battery, which is great to have. Very simple, feels comfortable on the hand. And then we've got this. What is this? I mean, I do understand Bose is for a family of units, etc. And so is Samsung, but Samsung included a minimalistic small remote. Bose did not. If you're gonna invest time in a soundbar and that's the only thing you want, you don't need all of this. I mean, I've never used anything over here. And plus, if you want to increase the bass, you have to press this and you have to press that and you have to get, I mean, it's too clunky, too chunky, too many buttons. I dislike it. Anybody who's not familiar with buttons or with tech, they're gonna get lost. It's too much. I really hope we actually provided insight between these two brands and these two models, and I hope that we made your purchase a little bit easier. Please guys, like, subscribe our YouTube channel. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, watch our other videos, and it will be really good to have your support on our channel. Kind of like investing in Disney Plus before it took over the streaming service world. So please invest early, subscribe early, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you.